The Cardinals went into this game undefeated up there to Denver and walked away with a loss as the Denver Broncos just torched the Cardinals 41-20. Manning went 31 for 47, 479 yards and 4 TDs. That guy's amazing. Unfriggin' real. 49ers at home put a win in the put another one in the win column for their brand new stadium as they downed the Chiefs 22-17. That was a hard fought game. Of course, the Chargers at home versus the Jets. Yeah, there's no contest. Vic went 8 for 19, 49 yards. Curley, the leading receiver for the Jets, and the reason I'm mentioning Curley is because he led the Hutto Hippos to the Texas State Championship in 4A and lost by 1 point the final seconds to Tatum in a great football game. It was played in the old Dallas Cowboys Stadium. It was pretty cool, but Jeremy Curley, alma mater, is Hutto High School, where I have been announcing their football games for 12 years. So I was privy to that season. And it was a lot of fun to watch him take the Hippos to the state championship. And Jeremy is now playing with the New York Jets as a receiver, and he had 3 catches yesterday for 24 yards. So way to go, Jeremy. Go Hippos, man. Man. And, of course, the Patriots, after getting beat by a bunch, come back and beat probably the best team in the NFL, the Bengals, by a bunch. And this is just another reason why I'm just going to put all my picks in a pile and burn them. Because this is crazy. You can't guess this stuff. Now, tonight, I picked the Seahawks over the Redskins. I don't know what the hell is going to happen. It's crazy talk, man. It's absolute crazy talk. All right, we're going to be back. I'm going to go ahead and milk this song because I've been told that litigation is pending over its uses, over copyright infringements. Well, I'll just let those folks know, those two jackholes, that not only did I pick this song out for you when I was producing your sorry-ass show, but I'm the only one that's got a copy of it. So, basically, possession is 9/10 of the law. I'm going to get me another cup of coffee. I'm feeling a little pissy right now. Feels good. I'm Mike Allen. This is the Armed Radio Global Network, and this is the last, the final, the curtain call. For a while, anyway. Monday Morning Brew. We'll be back after these messages.
Now I know you hear Joe Rocks and the Dog on their weekly restaurant reviews on Night Talk, 10 p.m. Eastern. And boy, these two like to eat. Right, boys? Well, here's something to review right from your house. Eat24. That's right, Eat24.com. With over 25,000 restaurants for you to choose from when you're hungry. Many in your area. So review that, boys. Eat24.com. Click, order, and eat. Eat24.com.
The small city of Rockton, Illinois, is stunned by the brutal and senseless murder of an entire family, leaving only the father to pick up the pieces of his shattered life. 2 rookie detectives are at odds, but before they get a chance to stop him, the killer strikes again. Will Detective Max Larkin and Detective Jesse Fairlane put their personal differences aside so they can stop the killer from striking again? Find out in the new suspense thriller, Time Killer, from author Todd M. Thede. Available in hardcover, softcover, and Kindle at Amazon.com.
There is nothing in this world that can make or break your day like a comfortable pair of shoes. And if you're a woman like me, then the perfect shoes are as seductive as the perfect full-bodied wine coupled with a smooth, dark Belgian chocolate. Or a steaming hot bubble bath at the end of a long day. Let's be real, ladies. The perfect pair of shoes can even be better than spine-tingling, bone-melting, body-shivering. Well, you know what I mean. So, where do you get your perfect pair of shoes? Savvy Souls, where chic meets comfort at the intersection of satisfaction, swank, and trendy. Go to www.forsavvysouls.com for 50 to 70% off on the latest spring styles, or find them on Facebook today.
Your search for love and companionship ends here. Join now at TalkToSingles.com for free. It's a new, high-quality, internet-based personal dating service that allows single men and single women to meet and engage in electronic conversation in the safety and comfort of their home computer. It's a dedicated team providing online dating services for successful matchmaking. Join today absolutely for free and start connecting with singles in your area now. And check out the Android app. Go to TalkToSingles.com. That's singles.com.
This is Matt Hazley, your host of Straight Talk. Come join me every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on ARM Radio, home of the big guns. Boom.
All right, welcome back to the Brew. First segment in the books. 2 down, or 1 down, 2 to go. If you're joining me here on the Brew this morning, this is the first time you've ever listened to the Brew. Welcome. So probably the last time you've listened to the Brew. We're shutting down the store, but I'll be back every Wednesday night and have a big announcement this Wednesday night. We start at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. One of many of the great talk shows that we have on Radio Global. Tonight, Spot On with Lino and Tom comes on. They come on at 7 p.m. Central. Probably 7 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. I think. Right? 9, 8, 7? No, 6 p.m. Eastern. 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. So I'm going to get that right. 7 p.m. Central. And then immediately following them is Straight Talk with Matt Hazley. He's on at 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock on the East Coast. And I usually join him on Monday nights, just kind of sit in the background and contribute and drag the show down, really. Just kind of drag it through the mud. But he's got a great show, Straight Talk with Matt Hazley. I don't know what we're going to be talking about tonight, but I'm sure it'll have something to do with conspiracy or aliens or something. And Tuesday night, Val Eastema comes on. She comes on at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central for Talk Time with Val. And she's got an ongoing series about dating, which I should probably listen to because I'm not having a real good time with that right now, the dating thing. I don't even think I want to. But anyway, her show's on Tuesday night. Then Wednesday, of course, this Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's 11 on the East Coast. So we're going to the witching hour, and a big announcement this Wednesday, so make sure to tune in. We've got some guests lined up. We're going to solidify those guests this evening and start promoting that. So it'll be a lot of fun. And Wednesday, don't forget, got a big announcement. It's coming. Thursday night. Oh, I forgot. Before my show on Wednesday, too, we got a really cool thing. It's a radio show modeled on the old 30s, 20s, and 30s radio shows. It's produced out of the East Coast. It's called Suspense. I believe that comes on 8 o'clock Central. No, 7 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock on the East Coast. And that's pretty cool. They've been broadcasting on Armed Radio here now for a while, and it's just a really good show. I listen to it when I get a chance. If I get in early enough, I'll start it up and listen to it. It's really cool. It keeps you in suspense. It's very well written, very well acted out, and you just it's a theater of the mind. You just want to lay back with the headphones on and get lost in the story, and it's a good time. So that's on Wednesdays also. Then Thursday night, Val Eastman comes back with some more talk time with Val. to finish out whatever she was talking about on Tuesday. It usually runs over into Thursday. And then after her show, 10 o'clock, was it 10, 11, 12? 11 o'clock Eastern. God dang it. 9 o'clock. Oh, man. It's too damn early to do math, dude. I just know he goes to midnight out here. So 10 to midnight out here, 11 to 1, I think, out on the East Coast. I might have that wrong. Yeah, I do have it wrong. It's 10 to midnight on the East Coast. No, because it'd be 9. Yeah, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that's it. 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central. The man, the star maker, comes on. Joe Rocks and his show, Night Talk with Joe Rocks. And if you've never listened to that show, it's a lot of fun to listen to. He's got about 53 or 54 co-hosts, and they just all, it's like a bunch of people in a room talking, really. But it is entertaining. You'd seem like it'd be kind of confusing, but it's not. It's very entertaining. So check him out. He's on Thursday nights, and then Friday nights, Matt closes it out, and I'm usually at a football game somewhere, so I miss it. But everybody that doesn't go to a football game anywhere, listen to Straight Talk. You'll have some more conspiracy theories and other stuff to talk about. So that's the lineup. That's the Armed Radio lineup. All of this is brought to you by E24.com. Put the zip code in the webpage. They will find a restaurant in your local area that will deliver to your front door. Get their app, put it on your phone, and anywhere you're sitting, at a bus stop somewhere, somebody else's house, in a conference meeting, and you're hungry, and everybody else is scrambling for the short time that they have for lunch to run out and grab something, you could be already sitting there acting like you're paying attention to the manager. Hit eat24.com, put in your order, and have it delivered right to the table. And everybody's walking out. Your food's walking in, baby. It's like having a food truck in your pants, eat24.com. The phone numbers that you can call during the shows, not this morning. Don't call it this morning. It probably won't go anywhere. But the number that you can call, 866-225-5401, that is brought to you by Ring Central. Ring Central is also a proud sponsor of Armed Radio. We give thanks to them. I've had some callers calling the show on my show, and it works out pretty good, actually. It's pretty cool. So, I know I talked a little bit about it in the first segment. Let's get into my journey home. Anyway, I fly Southwest. For those of you who out on the East Coast who may not know what Southwest is, it's an airline it's based out of Dallas, Texas, and it's expanded across the country now. They are known for being a little more laid back. They load their planes a lot differently. You don't have an assigned seat. You just get on and take the first seat available, and they load by A, B, and C groups. And, the C group is where you spend the least amount of money. And when you spend the least amount of money, then you get on the best seats. So I get their package called Wanna Get Away, which is the cheapest. And I get on and fly around. Never had a problem with them. Went out to West Palm Beach, didn't have a problem. Drove to Dallas, actually. Let's start the trip. This was kind of weird. I went up to Dallas to get on the plane. I live in the Austin, Texas area. If I would have flown out of Austin, oh my God, the dust is killing me. Hold on, give me a second here. Talk amongst yourselves. There we go. If I would have flown out of Austin to West Palm Beach, it would have cost me about $600. If I'd have drove to San Antonio, it would have been about $500 something. If I'd have drove to Houston and gotten on a plane in Houston, same package, Want to Get Away, it would have been around $700. So I drove to Dallas Love Field, which incidentally was the airport that President Kennedy was heading to when he got gunned down in Dallas in 1963. But anyway, I was heading to Love Field. Out of Love Field to West Palm Beach, it was $367. So not bad. $367.